Hi my dear friends, you are on the Elin Trader channel. Glad to see everyone. Today we will break down a new strategy that works very well on pocket option. It's a combination of two indicators, Parabolic SAR and RSI. We will also cover technical analysis, liquidity, how to spot strong reversals and how to avoid false breakouts. We will talk about all of this today. All my strategies, signals and access to copying my trades are available in my Telegram channel. The link is in the description and pinned in the comments. Join and message me. I reply to everyone. Let's begin. First, we set up the indicators we will use today. The first indicator is Parabolic SAR. It's located here. It shows direction. When the dots are below the price, the move is upward. When the dots are above the price, the move is downward. Here the dots are above the price, and so we have a down move. This indicator is very sensitive, so we take trades only with confirmation and always use it with indicator, another one. Today that's RSI. This indicator shows market condition. Below 30 means a possible reversal, you can see it moving towards that level. Above 70 means a possible reversal down. I think this is a good moment to enter a buy. We open a buy. What confirms a possible reversal? The line was crossed and the chart confirms it. Price went below the previous low, but we see the pulse we need. This is the pulse we are looking for. Two candles are already forming. Let's look at the second time frame to see the movement more clearly. We entered at a good moment. On the 1 minute charts, we saw the line crossover and now it's a stabilization. The dots formed above the chart, which confirmed a buy. And we opened our first buy order. I'm confident this trade will close in profit. As you can see, technical analysis together with indicators gives a very clear picture and allows us to trade successfully. I also want to talk about liquidity tests. This is when price runs stops beyond a level, makes a false breakout and then returns back. Only after that does the real move happen. Why is this important? Because Parabolic SAR often flips during these stops runs. And RSI shows extreme values at the same time, below 20 or above 80. These are the best entry points. This means liquidity tests are shown by indicators. This is a good moment to enter, but we don't enter on a false breakout. We always compare indicators with what we see on the chart. We don't trade based on one candle. One or two candles don't define a trend. They're just a small section. Very often that's a false breakout. Now let's choose the next currency pair. British pound and dollar. Let's look at the hourly time frame. We see an uptrend. There were drops, but on the minute chart the dots are below the price. That means we can look for buys. We can work with this pair, I think. We see some stabilization. The dots moved above the price, which signals a downtrend. But this indicator is very sensitive to false moves. In my opinion, candle behavior shows that price will still aim toward this level. It will try to return here. You can see this clearly on this view. Right now there was a strong breakdown which caused the dots to flip, but price will still try to move upward. The key is to understand when to open a buy. I wait a bit for the line to move lower, let the candle move down more, and I'll open a buy. Now we open and wait for result. This shows that we don't build a strategy using only one indicator. As I said, the first indicator is very sensitive to false breakouts, so we always use it with RSI. RSI tells us that a reversal is possible. The candle is pulsing down slightly, but I'm confident it will reverse soon and give us good profit. Price is moving down with pulses. You can see how it jumps back and forth. There is pressure from both buyers and sellers. Remember, everything affects the market. Economic news and the economic calendar are very important. You can see we closed on good profit. Excellent. You see how a false move formed. This is exactly what I was talking about. The indicator is sensitive, but it pointed to a false breakout. We bought based on two indicators and candle behavior. Long wicks, constant volatility, breaks down and then stabilization. We bought and closed in profit. Now let's work with another currency pair for variety. For example, let's take this one. I'll look at the hourly time frame. And mark levels right away. I like marking levels. When you come back later, you can see how the picture changes. Always mark levels. This is not just a horizontal line. When you work with the same trading pair often, you begin to notice and assess changes in its behavior. This is an important part of the strategy. Now I'll check the impulse. There is an upward impulse. The dots are below the price, which suggests a buy. RSI is moving in the middle, so price can go either way, so we wait. On the minute charts, we see small candles up and down. Now it may move slightly lower, and I think we can open a buy. I wait for it to go lower and cross the level, then I'll enter. It hasn't crossed the 30 level yet, so I'm still waiting. There's no need to rush. If we get a strong candle down, that's what we want. You can see how candles mirror each other. A strong down candle, then a strong up candle. This is a moment to catch the crossover and open a buy. Now I think we chose the best entry point. I remind you, this indicator is very sensitive and often reacts to false moves. That's why we always use it with RSI and technical analysis, including candle behavior. We don't trade only based on it. Dots above the price don't automatically mean we sell. It often reacts to false signals, so we always combine it with another indicator. We see a strong candle moving up. We found an ideal entry using two indicators and candle behavior, where candles mirror each other in size. The overall trend is downward, but I think we will see stabilization because the candles are getting smaller. You can see the excellent profit. Congratulations! I'll open one more trade on this same pair. What do we see? The dots are now above the price, which suggests a down move. Price is stabilizing near the middle, but as I repeat, this indicator is very sensitive. I don't trade based on it alone. You can see how the dots jump back and forth. I think this is another buy because RSI is moving toward 30 and the overall structure shows sharp drops followed by reversal. You can see the pattern clearly on this pair. I'll wait for this price to move slightly lower and then enter. You see how price turns in our direction. Everything must be used together. Don't rely only on one indicator. The first indicator, Parabolic SAR, is very sensitive to false moves. You can't trade using it alone. Everything works only as a combination with technical analysis and candle behavior. This is very important. Using everything together gives you a more conscious trading approach. You are not trading randomly. Price is moving up now with a small breakdown, but it comes back. You can see how price moves back and forth. There are clear signs upward. We have 5 seconds left on the order. We see a strong bullish candle and we close in profit. Great job, friends! You can see it clearly. 3 profitable trades, we traded very well. We used 2 indicators that complement each other, not just one. We used technical analysis also. We talked about liquidity and how Parabolic SAR is very sensitive, so we take entries only with confirmation from other indicators and technical analysis. It reacts strongly to false breakouts. Liquidity tests show that false breakouts can happen, followed by sharp reversals. That's exactly how we closed 3 successful trades today. Now I will withdraw my profit. To withdraw, I click here. I'm withdrawing 1,400. Here is my wallet and I click continue. I'll receive a PIN code by mail. While we wait, I remind you that I'm waiting for you in my Telegram channel. I share tips, strategies and signals there. You get access to copying my signals. I also go deeper into technical analysis, indicator combinations and how to analyze economic news. There is a lot of useful information there for both beginners and experienced traders. Subscribe and message me. I'm always open to communication and ready to help. I enter the PIN code. All funds are sent. In conclusion, I hope you understood how to work with indicators, with today's indicator combination, and how everything connects with technical analysis. I hope you understood why it's important to use multiple tools, not just one indicator or only technical analysis. Everything complements each other and gives a clearer picture. I also hope you understood what a liquidity test is, what false breakouts are and how to react to them, and how indicators respond to them. We will return to these topics many times in future videos. Today, I'm glad you were here. I wish everyone successful trading.